So I believe every one of you know what does a Toyota topic stand for. So I don't really want to explain anymore. So today the topic is New Year's resolution, and all the temple topics are related to this theme. It's pretty easy, so don't be afraid. I have 7 topics here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, all must do.
Okay, then
It's okay, I let them select lah.
alright.
Because there's only 2 speeches, so I think we can
Everyone.
everyone New Year to do something different lah. Everyone
Alright.
talks.
So who want to be the first speaker?
Yeah.
Let's put a hand. 1 to 7.
2017 at 7 lah.
The big thing that is going to happen in your family in the new year.
Hold on, Hold on. The big thing.
That is going to happen in your family in the new year.
Now, what do you define as big? Does it physically what you can see, or does it how it naturally can feel? Now, for family, of course, they're a bit different how do we bonding with our friendship compared with family. Because family, when we were born, since like age of 4 years old, when we get our consciousness ready, see our parents, our brothers and sisters, grandparents like a full view. They grow up with us throughout these 20, 30 over years. We cannot see the sudden change in them, but the slowly and develop and gradual growth in them. So in terms of big change in family, while all of us are going up from the students, from expenditure to now we're generating income. Now for me, when I start working now as one of the project management, I want to see a change, not only in family, but myself contributing or affecting or influencing my family. It's time for me to be the person, the breadwinner. In other words, I'm trying to contribute my wealth towards my family. Now this change is a bit different what we see usually when we are children. Because when we were a kid at the time, our family used to pamper us or trying to give a lot of advice to us. But when we grow up older, when we reach college at the time, age 18 and above, our maturity has been much different. We want to create our own work. We want to know that what is our destiny. So when we start working, our development gradually to grow. So if I want to see a change of that, I myself might also need to change. Tell myself, Ken, no longer a young boy already. Ken, it's time to grow up already. So I need to be more caring in them. In other words, spend some quality time with them, bring my hardness, bring my counseling advice towards them. So that is the change I want to see them. Of course, cannot be done so instantly or so fast. I must be able to be patient. I must also able to lay my compassion and also my appreciation when I'm trying to do my counseling with them. In other words, all these things, appreciation, patience, and passion, I call it the app. You must yourself lay out your app towards your family so you can actually create a harmony environment between you, yourself, and your family to see a big change of it. Back to you.
Amen.
Thank you, Ken, for a very inspiring speech. And who want to be the second speaker?
Charles.
Come on, Charles. So 1 to 6 now.
17, right? 1. 7, 1.
What is your most memorable New Year celebration? What is your most memorable New Year celebration, Charles?
Okay, so actually, my most memorable New Year celebration is when I was with my family. Well, for these 2 years, I've been studying abroad and far away from my family. For 2 consecutive years, I haven't celebrated New Year with my own family. I was busy with my assignments, busy with my university. Well, if you ask me, what was my most memorable celebration, it must be with my own family. It doesn't matter how you celebrate it, as long as you celebrate it with your own family. I'm really happy that I can spend times together, telling stories, telling what have you done this year, telling what will you do next year. It was really an amazing experience that I really hope that next year, during the celebration next year, I will be home with my family and celebrate happily together with them. Thank you very much. Back to you, Tosmo.
Now 2 to 6.
3.
This one is pretty simple. What are your New Year resolutions? What are your New Year resolutions? Vivian.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So, New Year resolutions. We have always have resolutions in every year, and all this while, I didn't manage to fully finish it all up. So this year, I came up with lesser but more focused resolution, which is first of all to stay healthy. By staying healthy means sleeping early, going to exercises, and having more nutritious diet. Because last year I actually had my boyfriend actually went into hospital for a disease. So to me, it really impacted to me how important health it is to us. So I would like to hope that everyone would able to start from today onwards to start to take care of your body. No matter how young you are, you need to know how important it is to really live yourself, live your body. And the second resolution is to be more focused in my life. To be more focused in whatever I wanted to do and to finish it up within the time frame I needed. Because more than often, I always get distracted with my task, with my job, with the things I needed to do. So I would like to wish that in this year, I would be able to be more focused and be able to finish it up within the time frame given. That's all. Thank you.
Small time.
2, 4, 5, and 6.
Number 6.
What if you got promoted to be the CEO of your company this year? What would you do? What would you do? What if you got promoted to be the CEO of your company this year? What would you do for that?
Thank you. What would I do if I'm promoted to be a CEO of the company? First of all, I must see what are the things that are needed to change. For things to change, we must change. But the company cannot change without the people. The people have to be motivated and reprogrammed correctly. How to be a responsible worker? So I would say that I want to change the mindset of all the workers that we are all partners in this business. You're not just a servant who pay you for the time. To me, I would say that I will encourage all of them to realize that CEO needs the general manager, CEO needs accountant, CEO needs a clerk, CEO needs even the cleaner. So ladies and gentlemen, we have to program all of them to realize their responsibility, and we'll show you the target. Each one of our target will meet it, and we will give them good reward for those who have achieved it. So to me, ladies and gentlemen, be responsible because you receive what you give in life. So to me, as a CEO, I will show example. I'll come early and I will show them the kindness of what I do. And doesn't mean I'm a CEO, I'll come late and go home early. That would be a bad example. So I will teach them about Toastmasters, about how to communicate effectively. I will start a club there and everybody will benefit. Over to you.
Number 2, 4, and 5. One of them. 2, 4, and 5.
What's the name?
Lim for
How to spell? L-I-M.
Power. E-L-A-I-N-E.
E-L.
A.
A-I-N-E.
INA. The normal Elaine.
A. I.
Elaine.
N-E.
Elaine.
Yeah. So Elaine, what is the one New Year resolution that you take every year? What is the one New Year resolution that you take every year? Elaine.
Recently, there's a WhatsApp going around, a small kid, a small girl, sharing about encouraging the everyone to do a resolution. You all come across that? It's one of 5 years, very cute, adorable girl. That message was saying, we have to do a New Year resolutions for everybody. Ourselves, encouraged to do resolution for everyone. So to me, when I say New Year resolutions, for the past few years, I never actually seriously think about it. It's just like a New Year resolution, maybe it come across my mind that maybe this year I want to be more successful. I want to be learn up more skill. But it just go across my mind, and then every day I've been busy working with my normal life from 9 to 6 o'clock, and then working, and then back home busy with the children, housework, and it goes for many years, 10 years easily. And each year it repeats in my mind that I have to do a resolution, and I have never take it seriously. And I realize that as the day catch up, I find that each day is reducing life in my life. And I start to realize at this hour, after so many years. That's why I urge that those younger people have to start thinking rather than at this age that I only realized that. And for this year, I have in my mind that I wanted to do up Toastmaster. I train up my public speaking better. It's always my dream that I always see people, my dream that I can speak better and not embarrassed in front of people. And I always admire those people who speak so well. It happens that it's in my dream, and I find that this dream, it must come true to me, that I have to work on. And that's why 2016, I will take this seriously, that I want to improve and I want to complete my 10th speech by this year. Thank you. Thanks to you.
Thank you, Elaine. You want more?
You.
You.
Evaluate you.
Evaluator.
Left number 2 and number 5.
Number 2.
Number 2. What are the changes that you want to see in our country in the new year? What are the changes that you want to see in our country in the new year? Derek.
Okay.
What do I want to see for this new year with regards to our country? Well, better roads, definitely. Less potholes. It saves our tires from being repaired. That's very important, especially for us that drives to work every day. Okay. Secondly, for our tolls to be reduced. instead of increasing every single year. Even a 2 ringgit to a 3 ringgit, why not a 3 ringgit to a 2 ringgit? Okay. Or even have more tolls so that we will not be stuck in the jam. Here am I talking about a driving, working professional. Time is very important. Let's focus on the road and not the politics. Getting to a place faster, more effectively, even by paying a bit more, it keeps ourselves much calmer, much more peaceful, and we can get our jobs done so much faster. So roads are very important. And instead of increasing the petrol every other second month, why don't we have it reduced? Instead of $2.10 all the way down to $1.60. Okay? So again, if we can save our pocket by paying lesser and getting there faster, I wish this for Malaysia, this 2017. Thank you. Back to you.
So,
You see how well rehearsed you are.
okay, so number 5, what is the one thing that you would like to stop doing starting this year? What is the one thing that you would like to stop doing starting this year? Info. Just a few days before 2016 finished, I came across an article. The article title is 100 Things That You Want to Do in Life. Basically, with the article, I learned that it's important to actually set an objective in your life. And the article actually taught me to list down 100 things that you want to achieve in your life. Not the 100 things that you want to do, but things that you really can achieve in your lifetime. And I spent a lot of time thinking about the 100 things that I want to achieve. I spent 2 days thinking about it, taking notes, writing it down. And the thing is, I find that it's really hard to actually think of these 100 things that you can achieve in your life. And then, after a few days thinking about that, I literally stopped listing down the 100 things. And now, to be frank, this topic is new to me as well, because all the topics that I come across, I prepared it just before this meeting. When I think of this topic, the one thing that I want to stop doing this year is to stop dreaming and start doing something. I think youngsters nowadays has a lot of capacity to dream because they got inspired by a lot of well-known people, well-known companies, Apple, Facebook, and we keep dreaming about achieving something in our life. And the fact that we spend this time dreaming about things, it's actually making us do less than our parents or than all the ancestors. So the one thing that I want to stop doing in 2017 is to stop dreaming, start working on something. Thank you.
Well, I